Hello everyone, this is David from Raven Manor, and today I wanted to share some info on one of our animated skeletons. We named this one Lois, and she kind of rocks back and forth in our cemetery. This is a project I followed the great tutorial from Derek Young on his YouTube channel. It's called Van Oaks Props, and he's got a wealth of info on everything you could have for Halloween prop making, from tombstones to animations, motors, painting, lighting, you name it. He's done it all. He's very talented. Check it out. This skeleton is just from Target. You can also get them on Amazon, the posable skeleton, and all the joints move. Although the arm joints were cut away and replaced with these bungee cord with a ball on the end. I think I got those at one of the auto stores or Harbor Freight. And it makes great motion for the arms and lets them move as the skeleton rocks back and forth. He sits on a plywood base, and there's a wiper motor that drives him. Wiper motors are available lots of places. I got this one at frightprops.com. They sell everything from controllers and motors and linkages. Everything's painted black, so it might be a little hard to see here, but basically I've got a 2x3, or you could use a 2x4, attached to screwed into the plywood base. And then to hang the motor, I've got two conduit pipe hanging clamps. You can get these at Home Depot or Lowe's on the electrical aisle. This is the largest size, I think number 5, for like 2-inch conduit is what's meant to hang from like a ceiling. But a couple of those screwed into the 2x3 or 2x4, and it's not going anywhere. Works great. Come around back here. It's just got a simple speed controller, also on Amazon. Same thing Derek used. It's in a plastic bag. Wanted to kind of give it a little protection from the rain. Haven't had any yet, but it should work fine. It's got a simple knob on the bottom. You can adjust the speed of the wiper motor down, because by default they go about 50 RPM, which is way too fast. The wiper motor has its own arm linkage that came from Bright Props. Just using that for the motion back and forth, connected to a piece of aluminum, connected to the skeleton spine. And this just offsets it so that the up and down motion of the motor is translated into just left and right, side-to-side motion for the skeleton. The skeleton spine was cut apart a little bit and just attached into a piece of 2x2 wood here. Put a screw down the skeleton spine and drove this screw, the 2x2, into the hole, into the screw to kind of tighten it down. And this pivots on this hinge down here, attached to the base. And then I've got a piece of threaded rod through as well that I've attached the hip of the skeleton bone to, just so the bottom of the skeleton can be included with the top and all animates together. And let me go ahead and turn this on so you can see the motion. So from the back here, you can just see how that little short linkage on the motor goes round and round and rocks the skeleton back and forth with that hinge at the base. And it just turns, it's slow. We come around the front here so you can see her. So yeah, and the legs are posable. I actually sit this right on the grass, on the ground in the cemetery, and flatten the legs out. So she's sitting on the ground next to a tombstone. And then I went ahead and put a piece of threaded rod behind one of the tombstones and pin it to her arm right through this hole. Just slip it on, and it kind of looks like she's waving to the patrons as they walk by the cemetery. Anyway, that's that one. And again, thanks to Derek at Van Oaks Props for the tutorial on this one. That's our take on it. Just wanted to share that. Thanks everybody. Have a great day and a happy Halloween.